Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well today. Today we'll be talking about the basics of Canva. In this video, we're going to be discussing the various tools Canva offers, as well as how to make a written report in Canva. So let's get started. So, what is Canva? Well, Canva is a free online graphic design tool used by individuals and businesses all over the world. Most companies that you may have seen on social media or just their advertisements in general public areas probably did use Canva to design them. It also allows the user to create stunning flyers, presentations, social media posts, documents, and much more. As you can see, Canva has a lot of potential when it comes to designing content for your business. Canva also has solutions for businesses and enterprises as well, and integrates into schools and various educational platforms. A lot of schools have already started integrating Canva as part of classroom instruction, as it's very powerful for students to create presentations and much more. But what are the benefits of using Canva? There's clearly a lot of other tools that can help you do primarily the same things. Well, not really. Canva gives users access to many premium functions, which may be similar to Microsoft PowerPoint or Word, but keep in mind that Canva is free, and for software like Microsoft PowerPoint and Word, you do have to pay a lot of money. Besides this, Canva does also offer many other things such as elements and graphics that such popular tools like PowerPoint and Word still are lacking. Canva also has thousands of pre-made templates designed by the Canva team as well as other Canva users around the world to choose from. It also offers easy accessibility and sharing when you're trying to collaborate on a project, and has elements, pictures, graphics, charts, and much more to use. So let's navigate to the Canva homepage. If you already haven't done so, go to canva.com and create an account. As you can see, I'm currently logged in, and this is how the Canva homepage looks like. Here we have our main panel. This main panel helps users navigate through Canva's various designs. As you can see, I have quick access to things such as a document, presentation, social media, video, website, and if you need to make a custom size of a project, you can also do that as well. The side panel shows us past projects and designs. If you have any recent designs, they will show up here. On the top right, individuals can log in to Canva and access their projects from anywhere around the world. Using the Recent Designs tab, users can see their past projects at a glance. We can also click on any of our projects and quickly edit them if needed. The Create a Design feature is the most important part of the homepage. Clicking on this button will open up a window which will help you create a design. Once you click on Create a Design, this panel shows up. To create a written report, what we're going to do is we're going to navigate to the Custom Size button. First, let's select the units. Let's change the units from pixels to inches. The next thing is we're going to add the width. Let's add the width to be 8.5, and let's add the height to be 11. Now let's click on Create a New Design. Once you click on Create a New Design, that brings you to the Canva editor. The Canva editor is the most important part of Canva. This is where you're going to make all the changes and all the additions to your document. Let's start with the main page. This is your main document. You will see all edits, changes, and additions here. The side panel allows users to add elements such as text, graphics, and images, and use various other applications. Here, we can name our document. For this video, I will call this document Report. Next to the name of our document, we can add collaborators. And finally, once you're done with your document, you can share it and export it, as well as download it and use premium features through Canva Pro. We'll get more into this in detail throughout the video. So, How should we go about creating a report? Well, you can do this manually, or to make it a little easier, you can access Canva's library of templates. Canva has wonderful templates for you to choose from. Let's search up business report. As you can see, Canva has a lot of templates to choose from. Try to find a template that works for your brand and their needs. I really like this report because it's of its simplicity but elegant design, so I'm going to click on it and use it. As you can see, the template got applied to my document. And inside this template, we have various other pages to use and edit. Canva's thousands of templates offer various styles and designs for users to choose from. You can also build off of the templates using the layouts and styles section. So let's explore those. Let's go to the styles section. As you can see, we can access a brand kit from here. This helps us set a color that's going to be consistent throughout our presentation. It also allows us to have a font family for us to use throughout the entire report. I really like the colors of this brand kit, so I'm going to use this. I really like this color, so I'm going to stay with this. What if we wanted to add more elements to it, and maybe add more to its simple design? Well then, let's head over to the Elements panel. Canva's Elements panel is the most powerful place for design. It gives you access to shapes, graphics, charts, tables, photos, video, audio, stickers, frames, and much more to add to your design. As you can see, we can add very simple stencil graphics like this. Will just give us a little bit of background elements to add to our project, or we can add something like Canva's image AI generator, where you can give it a prompt and it can create an image for you. Canva also has various stickers, photos, videos. They also have a lot of charts that you can use. These charts can be very powerful when you're trying to get a statistical point across to the other person. For now, let's focus on enhancing our title page. For the first thing I'm going to do is change some of the text. To do this, I'm simply going to click on the text box and change the text to marketing report. And I'll even add my name onto the top. Now, I really want to change this font as it doesn't really work with my brand. To do this, I'll simply click on the text and this opens up this top editing bar. This editing bar is very powerful as it allows you to change the font, the size, make it bold, italicize, underline. It also has a bunch of different effects and animations you can use if you're making a presentation, and it allows you to position the text in your document. But for now, let's just explore the font. I want to use a bold font that has an impact when someone reads it. I'm also going to use a sans font, so for this I'm going to use Helvetica Now Display. I will also bold it. As you can see, this makes the font more readable as well as adds more impact when you're reading it. To quickly change the font of many texts, we can simply drag our cursor like so, which selects all the text boxes at the same time, and then change the font like so. In just 2 seconds, I changed the font for my whole document. But what else can you do with text? Again, with the effects panel, we can improve our design by adding various styles to our text. We can add shadows, we can add lift, we can make our text hollow, we can even add a glow. A glow would look better on a brighter color, but for now I have black. We can also add echo, outline the text. We can also give it a background. And as you can see, each of these styles has their own customizability. I like the shadow, so I'm going to keep the shadow there as it's very simple but looks very nice. Now, I really don't like how this text is overlapping this shape that I have. So, using Canva's position tab, we can click on our image, go to position, and I can send this backward so that it sits behind that shape. To also have a visual understanding of where each element is on your document, you can access the Layers tab, which allows you to see the hierarchy of all of your elements at a glance. So as you can see, if I move this shape above my graphic, then it covers up my graphic. So I will move this back, and now I'm satisfied with this design. Now let's go on to making a new page where we can really explore using graphs and charts to improve our design. Let's say you wanted to use a simple chart like a line chart. Line charts are very effective in getting your point across. First, what we can do is resize it. As you can see, this graph currently looks very stretched, and to do this, all I'm going to do is hover over this rectangle and click on my mouse and drag it up. To change the colors of your graph, you can simply click on any of these colors here, and this opens up the document colors tab, which allows you to choose from very solid colors but also add your own custom colors using this color picker, or adding a hex code, or using this drop picker, which allows you to pick any color from your current design. Let's say I wanted to use the blue of this Canva bar. This makes it very simple for users to add their own colors and helps with customizability. Now, I want to add some more text to explain what my graph is about. To simply do this, I'll go to the text panel, and the text panel is very powerful as it offers various font combinations and allows us to use our brand kit to increase consistency and look very nice and clean. I need to use a font combination that allows me to write a lot of text. To do this, I'll scroll through the font combinations and choose one that I like. I really like something like this as it has a lot of text for me to edit. So I'll simply click on this and it brings it onto my document. Here, I'll drag it so I'll drag it to the left next to my graph, and I'll use this to stretch out my text so it has more space to breathe. The next thing I'll do is I'll go and ahead and change the fonts. Now I can edit all this text by just double clicking and typing any text. Now, what if I needed to add some sort of graphic? To simply do this, I'll go back to the Elements tab, and here I'll go back and look through the various elements Canva offers. You can do something simple like shapes by exploring all these various shapes and lines that Canva offers. You can also search up for something specific. Let's say I wanted to search up something related to marketing. So I can search up marketing, and this offers various images for me to choose from. I really like something like this, so I'll add it to my document. It also gives you recommendations for you to add that look similar to the graphics that you already added. Canva also allows me to add things like tables. So I can go here and add a small table which I can completely customize and change the colors of. And as you can see, in less than 5 minutes, I added so many elements, text, charts, and graphs to my report. Feel free to customize all of these elements to your liking. What if I wanted to add something like an image? I would simply go to the Photos tab and add something that's similar to my needs. So I'll search up marketing again, and I like something like this, so I'll add it to the top of my design, and I'll scale it up and fill up the top. Now, the image, now images also have a lot of customizability in Canva. You can use Canva Pro features like removing the background, which allows you to isolate your subject from the background and allows it to be a much cleaner design. We can use things such as the autofocus to add clarity onto our subject. We can change the focus position and increase the blur intensity if needed. We can also go to the edit panel and use Canva's Magic Studio features such as Magic Eraser, Magic Grab, expanding the image. You can also adjust the image to your preference. I also highly recommend that you check out Canva's AI image generator, where you can give it your own prompt and it will create an image for you. But what if you need to use an image that you can't find here? Simply paste the image onto the document from wherever you copied it using Control V or Command V, or you can also go to the Uploads tab and upload your own image from Google Drive, Dropbox, or even your personal computer. The last thing I'm going to go over is applications. Applications have a lot of functionality as they give you access to various other tools that can elevate your design. You can use AI-powered applications, applications that allow you to generate and create things like barcodes, QR codes, various shapes and designs. You can use content from YouTube, Google Maps to add a map. You can also use various other sources to add your media such as Google Drive and all of these other sources listed. I really find this to be an interesting tab for you to check out as it completely allows you to customize your design. So the last thing we'll really quickly go over is typography and color schemes. This is the last critical part of creating your written report, and make sure that your report looks visually appealing to the reader. So here are some general rules that you should go about when deciding on typography and color schemes. Try to establish a visual hierarchy. Use different font sizes and maybe bold some text compared to others to create a contrast and put emphasis on some words and de-emphasize others. Opposites attract. Try to use large font sizes compared to small font sizes, or maybe use sans serif fonts with some other bold and major font. Another rule about serif fonts is combining serif fonts with sans serif font and vice versa. Try to create a contrast by using both weight and size. Don't combine fonts that are too similar, and try to have a consistent color palette. If you have any questions about color palettes, there are numerous color palette generators online, and there are a lot of places where you can go and find some inspiration on how to create a color palette. But those are just some generic rules. Once you are satisfied with your design, let's click on share. This allows us to share our document to anyone else that has a Canva account, or allows us to download it in various formats. To do this, let's click on download, choose our file type. For a report, I recommend you choose a PDF. You can do things like flatten the PDF and include notes, and then you can click download. Make sure you have renamed your document before you do this. Canva Pro features also allow you to do things such as removing the background, increase the file size. So if you need a report that's scaled up so it looks much clearer, then you can increase the size if you have a Canva Pro account. You can also compress the file if you don't have much space, and you can also limit the file size. You can also search up canva.com/design/school/tutorials. This allows you to access various tutorials Canva has to help you get started. It's a really good aid if you need help in the designing process. I really hope you all got something out of this video, and If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.